Hey guys, this is the Travel Designer here, and welcome to the Travel Designer Club where we talk about all things international, travel related, and I help you specifically with your next phase of your level up journey where now you're focusing on manifesting more travel and to create a lifestyle where you're able to enjoy it more and take advantage of travel opportunities and become more well rounded. All right, so today we'll be talking about the three main things you need to do during the hiring process so that you actually get hired on as a flight attendant. I'm doing this series because I've gotten a lot of questions over it, especially now during the pandemic. People still want to become flight attendants. People still want to travel, and so I know it's something that is more valued during this time because everyone has been stuck inside their homes. So it makes sense. So I'm happy to share a little bit about the role. But if you want to get more information, more specific information, and even videos that aren't posted here specifically for the public, I do have a private membership. It is paid, a paid membership, and that's where you can learn more insider information. You can get more career advice, tips, and also access to other benefits as well in the group. So there, within the community, within the club, then you can also connect with other women like yourself and take advantage of other benefits like meetups and then special travel rates every now and then. So it's a good group to join. And if you have any questions, then just comment below. My DMs are usually full, so on Facebook, unless you're really looking to sign up for the club, for the membership, for the group, then it's going to be hard for me to get back to you because I'm dealing with so much other stuff right now. Okay? So, let's get right into it. So, the first thing that you need to do to make sure you get hired on during the hiring process is to bring all of your forms and documents. I know this kind of sounds like a no-brainer, but this is something that's easily forgotten. When I've gone to two separate airline interviews, and there was always someone who forgot their either resume or didn't needed to print out a document. Luckily, we had a printer there at the interview sessions because they were hosted in hotels. But have that already prepared for yourself and have enough. Don't just bring one resume because you never know during a session the interviewer can say, "Oh yeah, let me see your resume," and then keep one for themselves. And there might be a second half, and then you don't have any more resumes to give. So make sure you have your resume. Um, you know, Passport. I think that was also a requirement as well to bring with you. Even if they don't look at it, during the first interview or so, still have it with you, and have your ID. So have all of the required documents. I suggest you put it in a folder so that everything is kept in one spot, because you're carrying critical documents, right? So have it all together in one spot, the night beforehand, near your desk or on your kitchen table, so that you are ready and prepared. All right. Um, so have that information. The second point is to show up early. You probably heard this a lot, but you know they're looking at you at your level of attendance and what's the word, punctuality, right? So a lot of for most interviews they suggest maybe 15 minutes beforehand, but for this I think you really need to allow yourself at least maybe 30 minutes before the interview time, or maybe even a little bit more before that. I know when I attended the sessions, then there were women who were there maybe 45 minutes beforehand, and I think a few even an hour beforehand, because they really want to ensure that the interviewers know that they're there and that they're present, and everyone that they have written up on their list, right? Um, Everyone that's written up on their list is there. So, you know, this industry is very formulaic, or, they like their forms, they like the rigidness. Um, as much as things change a lot, then they really appreciate structure and, having things laid out laid out and check mark, so that things can move on smoothly, right? So have all that done. And then the last point, the third point, is to this is a very special point, and this is one of the reasons why I really encourage you guys, if you are a good fit, there is a vetting process, but if you are a good fit, to go ahead and join the paid group, join the club, because you will, it will be in your best interest to have a flight attendant look over your dress beforehand. Um, so, you know, I created another video over it, but some people showed up with things that kind of made them, stand out a little bit too much, and if they only adjusted this part, then I think that they would have gotten it through in their interview. There was one girl who, she looked very lean, put together, was nice, polite, you know, but I know it sounds crazy, but she wore open-toed shoes. She wore very cute shoes, but they were these pink stilettos that, you know, look cute with the outfit, but you wouldn't necessarily wear them to an interview or this specific type of interview, right? So that's why I say have a flight attendant, have another certified, flight attendant to look over what your dress looks like, because you can always think that it looks nice or it looks presentable what you're wearing, but on the other hand, from someone else's perspective, from an outside perspective, then they could be like, yeah, she kind of seems like she fits the part, she has experience, but she doesn't really know how to dress for this, interview, for this arena yet. I mean, she's wearing open-toed shoes, like kitten high heels, you know. So that's the thought that's going through the head, but they're not going to always say that. So have a actual flight attendant look over your dress beforehand. So like I said, you can join the group and you can always get advice on that. And, you know, you're free to post anything like that if you're already if you already have the interview nailed down, or if you're thinking about it and you're nervous and considering going into this career sector, then that's a group to definitely join, especially if you want to move into a career where you'll be traveling a lot and you want to learn like best practices and how to level up. Okay, so those are three main points for the hiring process. It's really those